Welcome back, Mr. Witness. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Mr. Rajwani, you are welcome back.
Thank you.
Council, you may proceed.
Mr. Rajwani, we also have an additional statement that you wrote. Do you recall this? Mr. Rajwani, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
That we have an additional statement that you wrote.
Yeah, there was a statement I just went behind, signed and sent it to you.
Yes, we will show you the statement. Please go through it.
Yes.
Please go through that statement and confirm whether that is a statement
Yes.
that you wrote as an additional statement.
It's okay.
I didn't apply to have it admitted yet. We apply to have the statement admitted into evidence, Chair.
The statement dated the 20th of November 2024 is hereby admitted in evidence, and it is marked as LGC/BCC/NR/002.
As the Commission places, may we please see Exhibit 002. Mr. Rajwani, in this statement,
Yes.
when you count the seventh line, you said that after paying Sarbel for the said land, he introduced me to Lord Mayor Rohey Malick Lowe, and I spoke to the mayor about transfer of ownership regarding the suit land, regarding the said land, and she directed me to the former CEO, Mustapha Batchily, where I paid some amount of money to BCC through check payment. Now, at this stage, how much did you pay? Did you give a check to Mustapha Batchily?
For which one?
It is the one that is stated in your statement. Did you give any check to Mustapha Batchily? Did you give any check to Mustapha Batchily?
Mr. Wu?
Batchily, the CEO.
No, we did not give no check to Mr. Batchily.
Okay. All checks were given to Sarbel. All checks were given to Sarbel.
But the money we paid, that 2 million, which is going to BCC.
Okay.
So that we have, I think we have the receipts.
Yes. For all the payments.
Yes.
Please, sorry, Council.
It's okay, Chair.
Yes, I did not get that point when he said, you said all payments. I believe what he is saying is that it's only the 2 million that he had received from BCC.
Yes.
So we want to ascertain whether he has gotten any receipts for the remaining 8 18 million
Yes.
from BCC.
Yes.
Evidence in payments to them.
Yes. He said, Mr. Rajwani, the only receipt you have is for the 2 million from BCC.
Whatever money taken by Sharbel, his signature, everything, we have all the proof.
Okay. Now, Honorable Chairperson, if there are questions to the witness, then the commissioners may ask the witness the questions. We are done with the witness for now until he brings the evidence of payment. He said on Monday he can bring all the evidence of payments and the proof of the payments made. Did you say that, Mr. Rajwani? Correct?
Yes, Monday will provide you the necessary documents.
All right.
But before that, I want to say something.
Yes.
You know, I'm a businessman, so my job was to follow up the land. The paper job is my lawyers, BCC and Sharbel, they have been producing it. So they know what they have been doing inside. That is my...
So now when you said they know what they have been doing inside, can you explain further what you mean by that?
They know like what deal they have made.
What deal?
What they have between them, say how much they are selling, how much they are buying. So my particular, because my lawyer say land is genuine, you can take it, so I just follow that.
Yes, you know, Mr. Rajwani, the reason why we are asking you question is because your lawyer has written and has said is asking BCC to pay 35 million. So we must ascertain whether BCC received the money. Because if you buy the land and you are not given possession, you are given a document, but you are not given possession, then there is a problem. So that problem has to be resolved. And if it has to be resolved, it is going to entail taking public money, taxpayers' money, to pay you.
Yes.
So we must ascertain where the money has gone to, so that when we make recommendations, we know what we are doing. And you are the only one that can help us. It's either you want to collect your 20 million, and if there is the necessity to pay you more than 20 million, we will know that there is the necessity to pay you more than 20 million. Okay. If there is no necessity to pay you more than 20 million, we know how much you are supposed to be entitled to. You understand? And who you must follow to have your money back.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Thank you. So we will see you on Monday when you bring all the documents. We will ask you further questions if we have any. So thank you so much for coming.
Do I have to come Monday, or I just bring the paper?
No. You are coming back here. When you bring the papers, we will admit the papers through you, and we will ask you further questions if we have any questions to ask.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You may go. Please call the next witness.
Good morning, Madam Witness. Welcome back. Madam Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Good afternoon, Honorable Mayor.
Good afternoon.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Witness, number 2. Welcome back. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you again that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Batchily.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Council, we may proceed.
Yes, thank you very much. Mr. Batchily, we asked you about the property or the piece or parcel of land that was allocated to EMK stores. Where is it? Do you recall this?
Yes.
Good. Now, I have documents that I want to show you. It's the lease that was given to EMK stores. You recognize that lease?
Yes, I recognize this.
Please show it to the mayoress. We have another one with the serial number 192/2021. This is in relation to the parcel of land that was allocated to EMK stores. The first was behind the National Assembly.
Yeah.
Then the second is the one situated at Bond Road.
Yeah.
Mayoress, do you recognize those two?
The number having at Nyarikaiti.
The first one, yes.
The first one, yes.
The first, how about the second one?
Nena Nyaralbi.
I have no idea about this.
I have no idea.
Okay, what does that mean? You do not know it was prepared, or you do not know that there was an agreement or an authority given to the area council to transfer this to EMK stores?
Nena legi lu mo laajte moy sone amulo ben idea lo min ci lolu nda yegulo ne amna kayit bi nga xamne dañ ko defar wala lo min ci yow amulo ben idea.
Okay, yek na ne biñ joxe ki naka Charbel.
Yes, I was aware that when it was given to Sarwell,
ñu jox ko ci suñu land bi nekk gannaaw National Assembly.
And the land behind the National Assembly was given to him.
waaye National Assembly complained ne ñoom dañ fa bëgg a sampa ñoom ci seen boppa.
But there was a complaint which arose from the National Assembly that they want to erect a center therein.
So ñu decide ne léegi dañ ko transfer yóbbu ko kon Bond Road.
There we decided that, or they decided that now it will be transferred to Bond Road End.
So moom bu mu ñëwee pour apply pour land bii nii.
When he came to apply for this said land,
I can remember very well Sarbel si man la ñëw.
I can remember very well, Sarbel came to me.
bi mu ñëwee ma direct ko ne ko mu dem ci CEO.
When he came to me, I then directed him to the CEO.
CEO advised ma ne nañ ko yóbbu council.
Then CEO advised me that let us take it to council.
ñu yóbbu ko council.
We took it to council.
ñu Sarbel time boobu xaw ma company bu mu doon dealal was about for na affaire carpentry.
And I don't know exactly what a company Sarbel was dealing with. I think it was all about carpentry.
ñooñu dañoo ñëw pour employ xale li Banjul yu bari.
And they were ready, or they were in to employ many youths from Banjul.
su fekkee ne mën naa ko remember well.
If I could be able to remember very well.
xaw ma Hysen.
I don't know whether it is Hysen.
so ñu yóbbu ko council.
It was taken to council.
That is the company that is Sharbel's company?
Nee na ndaa loolu company Sarbel la.
Sarbel company boobu la indi ne ñooñu dañ ñëw Gambia pour ibi factory.
Sarbel brought that company and said those guys came here to open a factory.
So somebody
Did
remember.
he bring the company to you?
Nee na ndaa dafa si yoon company bi si yow.
No, moom dafa war a ne moom mooy seen agent. It's the Sarbel who did the application.
No, it was
Not company bi.
He came to me and said he's an agent. It was Sarbel who brought the application. It's not the company.
You did not meet the company called Hysen?
Nee na kon yow sa boppa musuloo daje wala musuloo gis company boobu ñooy wax Hysen.
déedéet moom moo ñëw rek ne moom moo seen agent bi.
No, he
or
just
seen
came.
partner whatever.
He just came and said he's the agent, the partner, whatsoever.
Not whatever. Let's just get exactly what he said, because he also testified.
Nee na fii dañu bëgg a xam exactly nga wax ñu lan la wax parce que moom tamit nekk naa ko xam ne ñëw na fii te wax na.
So that we also get your part.
Te nga gis ne yow tamit sa boor ñu mën a koo jot.
So that we know whether Sharbel stated that he is an agent or a partner.
Pour ñu mën a xam daa Sarbel si boppam wax na ni moom agent la wala partner.
So that we know exactly the representation Sharbel made to you.
Nee na pour ñu mën a xam Sarbel bu mu ñëwee si yow lan la wax ne loolu mooy rôle am bi mooy lan la represent si yow.
mënuma remember the term bu mu use the agent and the partner waaye the application bu mu indi.
I can't remember exactly.
council mu ngi fa.
I can't remember exactly what he even told me, whether a partner or an agent. But the application he brought to council is already there.
Okay, we will need you to please provide the commission with the application.
Nee na léegi li ñu gën a bëgg mooy pour nga def sa kàttan nga jàppale ñu mën a jot application boobu.
application dafa nekk ci CEO because it was given to the CEO.
The application will be in the custody of the CEO because it was given to him.
So CEO moo ko indi to the general council.
It was the CEO who brought it to the general council.
So it was discussed there.
Before you proceed, let me just clear that part. Mr. Batchily, you are aware of the application?
The application that I am aware of was the first one for the site behind the National Assembly, where he applied under the Consulting Limited Company. That I remember.
CC Consulting.
CC Consulting, yeah.
Consulting Limited.
That's what I remember.
And there it is stated the company that Mr. Sharbel is represented. Correct?
Yes. You mean at the council level?
Okay.
Or the application that he made?
Okay. Before we proceed, Madam Lowe, we will have to show you a document, whether this is the document you are referring to as the application.
Nee na balaa ñu door wala balaa ñu continuer moom lu ñuy def mooy dañ lay woon kayit bi nga dal di seet. Ndax bi nga nekk di wax ni application la ndax déet.
It is marked as LGC/BCC/CE, that's Sharbel, LH/003. Now it is the letter written to the Lord Mayor,
Nee na lettre
BCC Banjul,
dañ ko bind si sa tur BCC Banjul.
with the heading application for land at Bond Road.
Nee na te luñ fa bind mooy application for land at Bond Road.
Is that the application you are referring to?
nena mba bi nga nekk di wax mbiram mooy application bi.
No, do be. Application be one road. One road national. I remember.
I can't remember then.
There was an application boom indi.
But I know that there was an application that he brought.
Application bobula CEO to cancel.
And that is the very application that CEO have taken to council.
So I cannot remember anymore.
I can't remember whether this is the very one or not.
Please show it to your former chief executive.
Nena nga won ko CEO bi beham.
Mr. Batchily, is that the application that you took to council, or is there another application that we did not see?
Lead Counsel, what is apparently making me confused is the fact that it's like application for a land and bond road.
Why is it making you confused?
Yeah, because if you could recall, the application was meant for a site behind the National Assembly. But
right.
I have the letter for the first application. I have the application letter.
Do you have it with you here?
No, I don't have it with me.
But you can produce it?
Yeah, I can make it available.
Okay. Please, we will need that by your next appearance.
Okay.
You want to write that down, Mr. Batchily?
So, Binko cancel.
So, just to clear, Mr. Batchily, so which means there were two applications. First at behind the National Assembly, then another application for Bond Road.
Yeah, that's what I want to clarify.
Clarify.
Yes.
Okay. Please, Madam Lowe, you may proceed.
So the application
when this application came,
cancel.
It was taken to council.
So cancel.
When it was taken to council,
We decided
they decided that let him be issued with a land, and a land was given to him.
So we were all excited about it.
We were all excited about it.
Why?
Because they believe
we believe that our youth will be given jobs.
Why did you believe that?
Because factory
as he told us that there will be a coming factory that will employ the youths.
So tell a little bit more convince councillors. More convince the council.
And that too, that information too had convinced the councillors for them to issue him a land.
So decide
that is how we decided, and we called him and gave him the land.
Do you not think that we all share the same opinion and idea? That anything that is good for Banjul or the respective jurisdiction within the Gambia, whether it is KMC or Banjul, all the area councils, but in your case, anything that's good for Banjul, okay. What I'm trying to say is, for instance, because there are 8 area councils. That's why I'm just saying Banjul, because she is the mayor of Mayoress of Banjul. She's the Mayoress of Banjul. So, but the same principle applies to all the area councils. So that we have something in common. That everything that the area council is doing should be for the people of Banjul. For their interest.
pour ñoom seen soxla wala seen interest wala seen buga.
Correct?
nee na mbaaru du dëgg.
waaw.
Yes.
But that is not enough to just say it. It's not enough to just say it.
nekkut ne dafa enough si wax bi rek.
It has to be done.
nee na loolu dafa war a nekk loo xam ne dañ ko implement dafa war a implement ñu am.
Correct?
nee na yes, it's correct.
It's not only enough for it to be done, it has to be done in the right manner.
nee na tamit nekkut ne pour mu am rek de nee na su amee tamit dafa war a am si yoon.
Correct?
Okay.
Yes.
Now, if Mr. Sharbel comes to you and tell you and council that I have a company that I am representing.
nee na léegi Sharbel moom su ñëwee si yow mu daal di la ne yow du yow kenn sax waaye yow ak council yëpp mu leen di wax ne waaw am na compagnie bi nga xam ne bu may represent.
And that I need a plot of land.
te ci kaw loolu bëgg naa paaka.
Because I'm going to build a company.
bëgg naa sampa company.
Manufacturing company maybe.
bi nga xam ne mun naa nekk manufacturing
and
company.
it will create employment for the youth of Banjul.
te booba dana tax nga gis ne xale yi Banjul lañ fa am liggéey.
And he stops there.
nee na mu daal di em foofu.
Is that sufficient for you to give him a plot of land?
nee na loolu ndax dafa war wala dafa jar pour nga jox ko kër paaka.
waaw lead council.
Yes, lead council.
looloo tax ma direct ko pour mu yóbbu ko si CEO.
These were my reasons why I directed him to take this application to the CEO.
Because affaire yi laan ñun xamuñ ci lu bari.
Because for the land I have a very limited idea.
ñun bi ñoo ñëw council.
When we were coming to council.
dañ fekk ñi am laan bu woon yëpp jox nañ leen ko ba pare.
It happens that those who were allocated lands, they were given lands already.
xëy na laan si fa nekk ni ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi fa sampa.
For instance, the lands that have been erected.
ñu bari suñ ne council dañoo fanda ñun suñ council bi la.
When it is said council, a lot of people will think that is our council.
Let's just focus on this issue of Sharbel.
Nena ba léegi ñu delluwaat si mbiri Sharbel.
I can guarantee you.
Nena moo mun na la garanti ne.
If we go back in the years.
Nena suñu delloo gannaaw si ate yu passé.
In any institution.
Nena institution bu nekk la.
In any workplace.
Nena liggéeykaay bu nekk.
Even the most successful leadership.
Nena even jiit boo xam ne sax nu mu doxalee dafa war si yoon.
Certain things may be wrong.
Nena soo ko seetaat am na yoo xam ne daal loolu du jaadu.
So we cannot be revisiting the past all the time.
Nena kon fu mu ne nii du ñu mun a delloo gannaaw waxtu bu nekk.
Just the issue of Sharbel.
Nena fii moom wax bi moom Sharbel la.
For now, this is topic.
Nena pour léegi nii.
waxuma ne li fa xewoon dafa wrong de waxuma loolu de.
I have never said that what had happened there was wrong.
da nga wax ne lu tax Sharbel ñëw rek ne ñu dafa soxla laan ñu jox ko laan bi.
You are just asking me the reason why Sharbel came and told us that he needed land and a land was issued to him.
loolu laa la wax ne council bi musu ñoo def anything about land.
This is what I just want to make it clear that this council have never have any dealings with land.
xaw ma laan naka lañ ko dee joxee.
I even don't know how a land is issued.
CEO bi fa nekk am na si experience.
The CEO who was there have an experience.
Because 90% of land yi fa joxe yëpp time boobu la ñun fekkee wuñ ko.
Because all the 90% of lands that were allocated, it was his time.
Now,
we were not there.
Now,
moo tax
Nena léegi.
Please proceed.
Nena mun ngaa continuer.
so man nu ma understand mooy xëj na ñoom niñ ko daan defee comme Sharbel dafa apply comme ñeneen ñi tamit.
What I understand.
daan applyé.
What I understand that as far as the way they were doing it, as far as Sharbel too we have applied.
Because su ma mënee remember.
I have to say this.
Nena dafa am pour wax lii.
Okay. Do we assume leadership position to just do things that were being done in the manner it was done by the past administrations? Or do we assume leadership position to effect change? To say that they were drinking water from the bottle, it has to be done through a glass. That is the right thing to do. That you were writing with a pen, we now have to use computers. This is the way forward. Do we want to effect change, or are we just there to just do things as we think it were done?
Nena léegi gis-gis bi comme soo nekkee njiit wala place bu munta nekk nga nekk njiit foofu nena yow sa doxin bi noo ko fogee ndax ñi fa xam ne ñoo fa nekkoon bu njëkk ba tànk bi nga xam ne boobu lañ nekkoon di doxee taa boobu la ñoo toppa wala ñun tamit dañoo am suñu wéci am suñu yoon bi nga xam ne mun naa nekk moo jënaa nekk modern yoon bi pour ñu mun a defar suñu liggéey nena loolu la moo la wax affaire exemple su fekkee ne suñu jamono gannaaw ñoom butéel la ñoo naanee ñun ñu dal di am ay kaas di sotti fantoo di naan nee na xam naa ne boobu moo ñu naa nekk di way forward nee na loo am pour wax foofu.
loolu every leader should be innovative.
Yes, that is quite true. Every leader need to be innovative.
Why in this case, ñun musuñu treat anything about land.
As I tell you, in this case, for us, we have never ever treated
ñun mënuñoo xam land bi ñaata la jar.
land, and we don't know how much a land is costing.
It was and the CCKC Sarbel.
It was only the case of Sarbel.
I can still remember the si lañ xam ne it was sold land yi dañ ko dee lease per square meter.
That is the time we became aware that a land will be sold through a square meter.
So the only thing lu ma mënoon a def rek.
So the only thing that,
Sabojang is not sold, it's leased.
excuse me, lease in a.
So li ma mën a def rek mooy ma jox ko suma technicians yi.
All I can do is just I pass it or give it to the
And they
technician,
advise us of what to do.
and for them to advise me what to do.
Yes, we will take that. I will take that.
Then waaw moom loolu moom dëgg na ko te dina ko jël.
Yes, so the issue was just, I just don't want it to appear as if when I came in, I did this because it was done in that way. Then we wouldn't have progress. They wouldn't have progress.
nee na moom si lu mu nekk wala la mooy wax mooy comme sooy wax ne waaw bu ma ñëwee ñii nii lañ nekkoon di ko def man tam noonu laa toppee nee na boobu moom dem kanam du am.
Because there are things that you have done
nee na am na yoo xam ne def nga ko.
which were good things,
nee na lu te yooyu nekk na yu baax.
which were your innovation, based on your innovative ideas.
nee na te loolu nekk na loo xam ne yow sa innovative ideas la.
Is that not the case?
nee na mbaa du nii la demee. Yes.
Yes. Because we have to be fair to you.
nee na
Now,
dañu war a fair si yow.
or any leader.
nee na képp ku nekk njiit.
Now, when you referred this to your technician, your CEO, which was the right thing to do?
nee na lii bi nga ko refaye si CEO wala sa technicien si bi nga xam ne loolu mooy yoon pour nga def.
Which was the right thing to do?
nee na loolu mooy yoon bu war pour nga def.
Did he report back to you, Mr. Batchily,
nee na ndaa Batchily dafa mujjee report si yow.
about what the way forward is?
nee na pour yëgal mbir mi fan la toll.
Wow, si la ñu advice, si la ma advice that this has to be taken to council.
Yes, this was the time he advised me that we need to take this to council.
Now, regarding the employment, because the reason, let's not forget, like I said, lest we forget, the reason as to why you were convinced as mayor is that there is a company that Mr. Sharbel is representing, either as an agent or as a partner.
nee na reason bi wala lu taxoon sa yow sa boppa nga dal di nangu mooy mu convince la mooy moom wax na la ne bii dina nekk loo xam ne lu pour liggéey su nit ñi Gambel dañ fa am liggéey.
Now, this was why it was taken to Mr. Batchily as CEO.
nee na lii moo taxoon nga dal di yóbbu mbir mi si Mr. Batchily as
Now,
CEO.
was it not correct that if, before I accuse Mr. Batchily of knowing that information, Mr. Batchily, was it communicated to you that the reason why Mr. Sharbel wants the land is because there is a company that wants to create employment for the Banjul youths? Was this communicated to you?
It was communicated to me by the mayor.
Okay. Now I will continue with the mayor. Now, Madam Lowe, did the CEO now come back to you with evidence to show you that indeed there is a company that wants to purchase, that wants to create employment for the city of Banjul?
nee na ndaa CEO dafa mujjee ñëw si yow pour wax la ne waaw dëgg la am na compagnie buy ñëw bi nga xam ne dina bëgg a jël ndaw mi pour liggéey.
CEO lu ma wax rek mooy nañ ko yóbbu council. Normally if land issue su amee council lañ ko dee yóbbu foofu lañ ko dee debate.
What CEO advised me was that let us take this to council because normally whenever we have issues like land, they normally take that.
So CEO too did not verify the information from Sharbel, correct?
nee na kon CEO bi tamit leeralut la affaire xibaar bi nga xam ne jot ngeen ko.
Is that correct?
I have no idea about that.
I have no idea.
Were you supposed to have an idea? Were you supposed to ask CEO whether what Sharbel said, there's evidence to it that there's a potential company that wants to invest?
nee na mbaa foofa dafa jaar pour yow sa boppa nga dal di laajte CEO pour xam ndax kii xibaar bu mu la wax bu am la wala déet.
Well, because wax na ko ci council meeting bi biñ demee foofu.
Yes, because you have said that in the council meeting.
No. We will get to council.
nee na nañ fa àgga si council.
A potential possible businessman comes to you,
nit ki nga xamne businessman la very potential su ñewé ci yow
or kundroni businessman,
wala kunurone businessman la
comes to you as mayor and tells you, I want to be allocated a plot of land,
mu dal di ñew ci yow mu la mayo man de dana bëgg pour ngeen jappalé ma paka dama bëgg sampa fofu
because I have a company called Hisense that wants to invest in and create a lot of employment for youth.
mu dal di waaw légui amna compagnie bi nga xamne mu ngi tudda Hisense té bobu su ñëwé ba fi dina jël ay ndaw yu bari liggéey.
You as mayor, you did not verify the information, correct?
Nena kon yow mayor nga waye yow taxatu be nga mëna sét nda lu am la wala déet.
No, that may not be this thing. Yo tamit I don't know how to say it in Wolof, but you did not verify. Wow, there's someone who is not an expert in Wolof is trying to aid me here. You did not verify
the
information.
Let's move.
I just want the interpreter to get it right.
Yo defulo ci gestu.
Nena gestu lo deflo ci gestu.
Wa man gestu ma ci man lima def rek moy dama ko jox di suma technicien c'est pour ñu advice.
Yes, I don't verify. What I did was I gave it to the technicians for them to verify.
Okay. That is why I said that move is also in line with what as a leader what you're supposed to do, even though you do not verify, but you have people that can also help you to verify.
Nena fofa mom wax na la ne wa lolu mom sa jëf bi andana ak jëfi nakala leader parce que lo xamne ñew na ci yow def nga ko ci yoon nga jokko sa gaay ñu sét.
Now the technician means the CEO.
Nena technician ak CEO
you send it to him.
Nena wax nga len wala wax nga ko lolu.
He came back to you.
Mu dal di ñew ci yow.
But he also did not verify the information.
Nena way mom tamit nek na lo xamne defu fa gestu.
Since you send it for him to verify.
Nena bi nga ko yone ci mom pour mu gestu ko verify ko.
Do you not think that you were supposed to act and to verify with him whether he verified the information?
Nena nda fo nga ne lolu warton pour yow sa bop ak mom ngeen dal di tok pour mëna gestu wala mom ci bopam mu gestu pour xam lu xew.
I cannot remember munuma fatiliku exactly lan la def.
I cannot remember exactly what I did.
Lima understand rek moy ne ñew na ci man back.
What I understood or I understand is that it have came back to me.
One man ma li dañ ko wara yobu council.
And advised me that this should be taken to
CEO,
council.
did the mayor verify with you as to whether you have any verification as to the authenticity of a potential company called Hisense who will create employment?
So can you please rephrase the question?
The mayor asks you whether you have any information about the company that is said to have the potential to create employment for the city of Banjul. Did she verify that with you as to the authenticity of the information from Sharbag?
No, we never talked about the authenticity of the interested party or the partner of the interested party. I think it was more of like, let me have it, and then the necessary steps are taken, like the verification of the area in question, and also, things like getting them ready.
Okay.
Eventually, for the legal people to look at whatever.
Now, Madam Mayor, is that correct?
Mayor, nenanda lolu am la.
To be quite honest, I cannot remember ndax waxtaan na mom lolu o waxtaan luma xam rek moy ne advice na man ñu yobbu ko council ci council lañ ko doon waxtaane everybody was happy pour ñun ben company ngay ñew rek suñu xalé yi ñu ngi ñew am ci liggéey.
To be quite enough, I can't remember exactly whether I have that discussion with Mayor or not. All I can remember is that he advised me, let us take this to council, of which we did.
But there was no company that was coming. Just to do a direct translation from Wolof to English. There was no company that was to be received by BCC for the creation of employment for the youth. There was no company.
Pen company amut wala amut pen company bi nga xamne mu ngi ñew fi pour gis ne dina jappalé ndaw mi pour am liggéey fofu. Né nak amut company go amut sax.
Hay man waxuma ne company lañ doon dealal de ñun dealu ñoo ben company man xawma company xamna ne Hisense is on the ground here operating in the Gambia. I know that musuma waxa Hisense ki indi application bi muy Charbel ñun Charbel lañ do dilal musuma di la Hysen dara waaye xam naa ne Hysen is here in the Gambia ñu fi operate loolu moo xam.
For me, all I know is that Hysen is existing. It's in the Gambia here operating, but I have no deal. I have never any business with only the representative that is Charbel who came and told me about that company. But for me, I know it is existing.
No, see, Facebook is existing.
Nena Facebook mungi am.
Africell is existing.
Nena Africell am na.
QCell is existing.
Nena QCell lu am la.
No one walks to anyone's office or any institution and just say QCell wants to create 10,000 employment for the youth or 5,000 and therefore we need land and it's given.
Nena kenn do joge ci kamte wala nit ñew mu ne la ma ngi joge QCell waaye fu mu ne ni sax ñun QCell dañu bëgg sampa fi ay affaire pour mëna gis ne ndaw mi mëna am liggéey fofu so légui luñu bëgg fi moy paaka ngeen dal di ko jox paaka nonu neena lolu
they have representatives.
Neena am nañ lu ñuy wax representative.
Is that not the case?
Neena mbaadu non la démé.
They will have formal representatives.
Neena nañ am ño xamné ñoñu seen liggéey kat lañ wala seen representative.
Is that not the case?
Formal representative. Neena mbaadu non la démé.
Lead council.
Lead council.
Man Hysen you in the application si man.
The Hysen does not bring application to me.
Charbel more in the application to council.
It was Charbel who brought the application to council.
I cannot remember the Hysen and company la.
And I cannot remember whether Hysen is their company.
So mom su fekkee ne wax nañu ne mom Hysen la partner pour indi company B.
When he came or he informed us that he is partnering with Hysen to bring this company.
Hysen li leen si indi mooy rek tour bi nga xam ne moom la si Charbel waaye
you should verify the information.
Nee na yow xibaar boobu lu la waroon mooy danga war a gëstu nga seet bu baax This is my reasons why I have given it to my technicians.
Your technicians did not verify the information.
Nee na waaye technicians yi ñoom sax verify ñu information bi.
Is that the reason why you went to council?
Nee na mbaa du li moo taxoon nga daal di ko yóbbu council. That is what I was advised.
Council too did not verify the information.
Nee na waaye council si boppam ñoom tamit amuñ benn gëstu defuñ fa benn gëstu si xibaar boobu.
Do we now have anything to say this is an authentic information from Charbel?
Nee na wala dañu am fi loo xam ne danañ ko won ne lii moo dëgëral mbir mi loo xam ne dafa jógee si Charbel.
3 people.
Nee na ñetti nit.
I will call if I do council as one.
Nee na fu mooy dooree mooy council benn.
Council.
Nee na council.
Being having the overall supervisory body.
Nee na ñoo nekk role. ñoo xam ne ñoom seen rôle wala seen waragal mooy ñooy supervisory.
Did not verify that information.
Nee na ñooñu verify ñu information boobu.
The mayoress.
Nee na mayoress.
Did not verify the information.
Nee na moom tamit benn gëstu defu ko.
Mr. Batchily, the CEO.
Nee na CEO.
Did not verify the
information. Nee na deful benn gëstu foofu.
Is this a correct statement?
Nee na ndaali lu am la wax bi dafa am wala wax déet.
Man pour man comme ni ma la ko waxee rek jox naa ko suma technicien si.
No. Is it correct? Is it correct that council did not verify the information?
Nee na ndax council verify wala amuñ benn gëstu bi nga xam ne def ngeen ko ndax loolu lu am la.
Verify information pour ne ndax Hysen ak Charbel.
Verify the information of Hysen and Charbel.
Verify the information that there is a potential company called Hysen who wants to purchase property so that they will invest and employ youths of
gëstu bu mooy wax mu ne pour nga mën a gis ne am na compagnie bu ñëw wax Hysen mu ngi ñëw sampa fii wala def fii loo ne dina am ndaw yu bëri ñu am liggéey foofu.
Is it not important to verify that?
Nee na wala nekkul loo xam ne dafa am fayda pour nga vérifier ko wala nga def gëstu.
li council foog naa xëj na di nga need pour nga gis application bi because yaa ngi wax ne.
Council, I think it will be needed.
pour wane ne Hysen ñoo ñëw pour sampa li it's like the partner.
It will be needed for you to see the application.
Charbel moo def application bi it's not Hysen.
It was Charbel who did the application, not Hysen.
But the application is important because it is based on a representation by Charbel that there is a company that is coming to invest and employ youths, and that is what makes everyone happy.
Nee na waaye application bi soo ko seetee Charbel moo ko isi waaye lu mu wax foofu mooy dafa am compagnie buy ñëw fii te compagnie boobu danañ sampa fii factory te dinañ jël ndaw yu bëri pour ñu am liggéey.
And because you want to serve the people of Banjul and you want to create employment, the CEO wants the same, I guess. The councillors and the the council at large wants the same. I guess they were all interested in that.
Nena li mo tax ñu bari yeen yépp ngeen dal di kontaan nga gis ne yeen yépp yow CEO mayor CEO ak képp ko xam ne ngay liggéey foofu dañ am interest parce que pour ñëw defar.
So that is the issue here. That is the main reason here. I am giving you a plot of land because you are to create employment for my people.
Nena li moy mbir mi wala li moy wax mi parce que dang la jox laan waaye sabab bi moy danga def lo xamne ndaw mi lañ fa am liggéey.
That is the case.
That is true.
So it is important to verify that information, correct or wrong?
Lolu dafa wara nekka wala nekka na lo xamne fokk nit gestu ko bu baax parce que dafa am fayda. Nena dega wala du dega? That's true.
Now council failed to verify that information.
Nena council sen bopa ye dengen fail pour gestu lolu.
Do you agree with that?
Nena nangu, yes I do.
The CEO Mr. Batchily failed to verify that information.
Nena CEO failed na pour verify information.
Correct?
Nena dega.
I'm asking the mayors.
Yes.
And so therefore you do not have as mayoress, you don't have any verification from the people that you rely on. Correct?
Kon ñi nga am ne yow si ñooñu nga wéru wala si ñooñu nga wéru woon ñooñu defuñu benn gestu tamit.
Correct?
Yes. True.
So therefore at this point there was no need to proceed with the allocation.
Kon da nga gis ne si jamono boobu dafa am waruñ sax pour proceed nga gis ne ñu def wala ñu toppa ko jox ko lu mu bëgg.
Correct?
Nee na dëgga.
I will say yes or no because
I may say yes or no. The reason why I say so is that
from the beginning, yes, there is lapses linga wax ne dañ ko waroon a verify.
From the beginning, as we said, there were lapses that we need to verify.
Why again, comme li nga bañ ma wax rek mooy ne yeneen process yi tamit foguma ne there is any verification yoo xam ne def nañ ko before ñu joxe la.
But just to say something might be what you don't want to hear from me, but I said there are certain processes too of which there wasn't any such like verification.
Let me comment on that. I usually let so many comments go. Not Girim. Let me comment on that. The part that you said, I refuse to allow you to say something. Number one, it is not about me. I have always told witnesses when you say it's blue, our job here is to test your evidence. I may even agree with what you are saying. But that is me in my capacity as a private person. But as an investigator, I test your evidence. The commissioners, they now hear what you say, or any witness. They now see the evidence we analyze and try to put forward. And they compare the two. That's one. Number two, you are one of the witnesses that is given the most latitude to speak. You know it, I know it. You and I know. The moment you start to speak, I keep quiet and listen to you. That is a fact. The records are here. And so again, it is you who we are asking questions. You are the mayoress. It's going to be tough. But do your best to say whatever you want to say in your defense or your explanation of matters. Are we on the same page?
Wow, lead council, it's always very difficult.
Yes. Lead council.
No. I'm talking about the issue of the comment you made. That was a wrong comment. It was not correct comment. It was not a true statement because I always give you time to speak.
comment wala wax bo xamne dafa taxaw wala dafa am wala lo xamne mom daf ko def man ko soko sété toujours mom daf la day jox waxtu ku nekk pour nga mëna wax li nga bëgg wax
non man waxuma sax dag ma dé stop dé dama lima doon
I'm not saying that you have disturbed me or otherwise. What I'm trying to say is that if I want to explain you what had happened yesterday,
it's always like, okay, understand that it's not part of your mandate. Why could explain some better?
I understand that it's not part of your mandate, but just to elaborate myself
and made you understand,
and for you to get the knowledge, the reason why it happened.
In the most part,
in the most part, I have to say something about yesterday.
And exactly land be.
And exactly what I was saying about the land.
So you have Bond Road. Nobody danger for the council be more. I would be in a building buneka Bond Road. Council be
all those buildings there is no a building which was given to our council to erect it.
Why people don't know that? Because when they hear Bond Road, the Mayoress Lowe's council.
But
sorry, let me just comment. Madam Mayor, the issue here is that I believe you appreciate the fact that we work and we were given a TOR, and we are constrained to limit ourselves on issues that govern this commission. So, in as much as possible that we give you latitude to explain, we give you latitude to explain, and this should be in pursuant to relevance of the questions that we want to elicit from you. The matters that are before us, we are not asking of properties that have been issued. If you recall, and you are following the commission, one of the witnesses, Mr. Korkajalo, testified, and we have seen and traced the time of transaction of the plot he was given. The reason we are asking is because there is money pending. There is money paid to the council, and these are not reflected in your budgets as creditors you have. So it's important for us to bring out the transparency of these issues. In as much as it is not during your time, perhaps, when, for instance, Mr. Korkajalo was negotiating the land, but monies were paid during your period. So this is why council limits himself to relevance. And we will, as a commission, make sure that we guide the commission to maintain that relevance and to maintain us working within the TOR that was given to us. So I just wanted to make this thing clear. Thank you. Council, you know. Yes. So we may rise and come back. Thank you.